Hello, Ryan here from the Hit UV channel. Well, it's collection update time, my friends, and we have come down. Excuse me for the heat, but not heat. But if you hear an AC again, it's really hot in the room, but I figure I'm going to turn on. But welcome to the collection update for the weekend. I'm recording this on Friday, so you'll see this one uploaded Saturday. So let's go ahead and take a look at the pickups. Now, the last two I forgot to show off, but I did pick up. This was at the place I picked up the last items for the pickup, but I figured I'd show them off because I forgot to show because I forgot them. So the first one I picked up from that shop, this is not this week's, this was last week. So I grabbed La Bamba, the thin release, so we got that. Great movie. I watched this last couple Saturdays, and this is a really good movie. Basically, it's a story about Ritchie Valens. If you know the day the music died, then you obviously know who he is. He made La Bamba, Donna, Come On, Come On, Let's Go, something like that. That song. Hey, come on, come on, come on, little darling. Yeah, that song. It's a great song, but grab the thin release to save room on the shelf. So I am replacing my regular release. And Super Troopers. Could have sworn I had this movie in the collection. I looked through all my DVDs and I couldn't find it, so I bought this over at the antique shop, but not antique shop, yeah, something like that. But great movie. Broken Lizard, great comedy duo. I have Beer Fest somewhere, but yeah, a good movie. Definitely a good comedy from early 2000s. Now we move on to the pickups I just got. So these are just in random order. So I don't buy PC games, but I thought I'd go ahead and show them off. They're the same release, but I figured they're both disc designs. Now I have the other Land for Time. I have the Activity Center. I grabbed the Land for Time Math Venture. Add these to the collection. These are going into my sort of Universal collection. But yeah, this is a PC game from 1998. This is released by Sound Source Interactive. I have the Land for Time one, and I have the American Tail Activity Center. But I have that sealed with the Five Goes West VHS, so I will not be opening that. But still very cool. I didn't have this one, so I figured good way to add them to the collection. Obviously, this must have been packaged with one of the Land for Time movies. Yeah, it says the Land for Time collection. Well, obviously, both of them says. One says American Online, others just the not whatever. It doesn't have the American Online. So I'm not sure if I'm going to keep these, but I just grabbed them for store bait. I'm not sure, but I'd seen this movie before. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep this. This is Tyler Perry's Diary of a Mad Black Woman. Yeah, Diary of a Mad Black Woman. Loose, the Book of Life, Loose, and I do already have this in the collection. Out Cold, Loose. So I do already have Out Cold. I grabbed it because there was a DVD case, and so I have an empty DVD case. So Out Cold will probably go. Not sure about the other two. So I grabbed the loose copy. By the way, that was bought at my grandmother's thrift shop. So I got the Blu-ray, DVD, digital copy, combo pack-ish loose of Marmaduke. This is actually released under Fox's 75 years branding. But yeah, Marmaduke. This is actually based on a Saturday morning cartoon I believe Ruby Spears made. I could be wrong. Or maybe I think Deke made it, and I guess it was part of the Heathcliff universe. So he's a character from Heathcliff, but I don't know. But I figured this way I have, as you can see, this is a DVD, and we have digital code. I put them in envelopes so you can see the digital code, and we got the Blu-ray right here. So I just grabbed them. If I do come across this complete, I will go ahead. The Blu-ray disc was fine, but the DVD was not in good condition, so I had to look for, like I said, yeah, 2010, Regency made it as well. But yeah, Marmaduke, I guess it was Regency was who made the Chipmunks movies. So yeah, so that I picked up. So the rest of these I actually got over at my usual spot, Steve's. The next four are Disney Blu-rays. Now I'm not going to keep these. These are going to go to my store, but these are actually Disney Movie Club releases. yeah, so hopefully I have that in order. I think I have them. So I'll round robin these and show you them. One is sealed and the other three are not. So we got 101 Dalmatians, Lady and the Tramp, Lady and Tramp 2 Scamp's Adventures. I have seen this a long time ago and it was not very good, so that's going to go. And the Aristocats, which I used to have on DVD, but I don't. But, oh, wait, I'm sorry, guys. This is the only one that was sealed. So, yeah, Aristocats. So, show that off. Now, the rest, now we go into we'll get to the non-Universals, and then we'll get to the Universals, and then the DreamWorks. So, up first, this is really cool because I have the first movie, but don't have the second one. This is the 2-movie collection, the Addams Family movies. Yes, these are the 90s Addams Family movies directed by Barry Sonnenfeld. That has Addams Family and Addams Family Values. I didn't have Values, but I had Addams Family. The original came out in 1991, and the third one, I believe, was 93. I've never seen Values. I had a friend I knew a co-worker years ago who saw Values and walked out of a movie theater. Saw it back when it came out in theaters, but walked out because it was so bad. But I never saw Values. I look forward to watching Values. Who was in Values? Oh yeah, the woman who, apparently, I'm not gonna try to be too long on this, but apparently the grandmother in the sequel is played by Carol Kane. So, yeah, I don't really know much about this. Well, I've seen Addams Family, and it's a classic. Plus, I didn't have the second one, so I bought both movies, and I will be replacing the first Addams Family. Next, I grabbed Once Upon a Forest. This is a Hanna-Barbera movie, also from 1993. I'll try to say the years these came out my best. So, this is another one I saw old school movie reviews, and I thought, you know what, I'll check it out. This is the Family Features label, I do believe, and I love that artwork that they used the VHS artwork for this. I'm not a fan of the new artwork, but you know what, I'll pick it up, check it out. It might be a fun family movie. This I'm excited because this is going into the Nickelodeon collection, but this is a movie that was written by Will McBrob, Crispin Scardy. This is Agnes Thongs and the Perfect Shrugging. I hope I pronounced that right. This is a movie that was actually written by Will McBrob, Crispin Scardy. It's actually from the director Bend It Like Beckham. I wasn't a fan of that movie. As you can see, Bend It Like Beckham. And it was based on the book. Now, I'll try not to be too long in this, but this is noted to be the first Nickelodeon movie to get a PG-13 rating. Very unheard of. I was like, a Nickelodeon movie written by the people who made Pete and Pete, directed by the woman who made Bend It Like Beckham, slammed with a PG-13 rating. This movie came out in 2008, so now the only other Nickelodeon movie that got PG-13 were the two live-action, the recent Turtles movies. The Michael Bay Turtles think they're actually aliens. So yeah, I don't know. This might be good. I don't know anybody else is in it. I think I know who Aaron Johnson is. So I look forward to it. If it was DreamWorks, I probably would have covered on the channel. This is probably the best find. I can't believe I found this. Now, a couple discs are scratch, but I had to pick this up. So I understood the Disney collection, but not put up by Disney. We got the complete series of Gravity Falls. I've been wanting to get this for the longest time. It was at Walmart for like $20, but I didn't want to pay that much. And you probably think to yourself, this is a Disney title, right? But check it out. Shout Factory. Now, we all know Shout has put out all the Nicktoons and Nickelodeon shows. Hey Dude, All Real Monsters, Rocco, Hey Arnold, Danny Phantom, Wild Thornberrys. The list goes on and on. This is the animated series, basically set in Gravity Falls, Oregon summer camp. This is the animated show that stars Jason Ritter. For those who don't know, I probably mentioned this before. Jason Ritter's father was John Ritter, the comedy legend. But yeah, I look forward to seeing the show, but I kind of wanted to bring that up though. So, very cool to have this. There's a special feature, which is audio commentary in 40 episodes. So, apparently this is Shout, Disney Channel, and Disney XD, which if you know me, Disney XD used to be Toon Disney from back then, which was the dumbest mistake they ever did. So when I heard Toon Disney was morphed into Disney XD, I kind of cried. Still, regardless, I look forward to watching this show. I want to say Disc 3 is the one that's Scratch. Yeah, as you can see, it's Scratch, but I'm sure it's not going to affect playback. There are 40 episodes, but yeah, this is a fun show. 2012 to, I believe, 2015. I'm not going to be too long on this, guys. Yeah, 2016. Wow, only one episode was made in 2016. That's crazy. So it has every episode. I don't know if I have any of the volumes, but still, regardless, cool to have that into the collection. I'm really happy. Now let's get into the Universal titles, though. First up is the Focus Features title. This is Joaquin Phoenix, Claire Danes, and It's All About Love. This is from 2004, so it's another one to look forward to checking out. Unfortunately, this is okay condition, but they do this stupid thing where they'll put labels all over, and if you like peel it off, it will look really bad. So I'm sure there are some scratches, but I'll eventually find a different copy down the road. But yeah, I look forward to watch this. This is Sean Penn. So yeah, this is going to be a decent watch. All About Love. Now this, I don't know if I'm going to cover this on the channel, but I grabbed it anyways just to have. This is the premiere episode of Monk. Now I checked on Letterboxd to see maybe this was a TV movie, and I couldn't find any indication. So I don't know if I'm going to cover this. This just might be an episode I'll think about, we'll see, but Monk's a pretty fun show. This is actually 2002, so I remember when this was big when I was in high school, going into high school, I think. So yeah, very cool. Add that to the collection. I did grab Jennifer Aniston and Aaron Eckhart, or Aaron Eckhart, Jennifer Aniston in Love Happens. I don't know if I have this one as well. This is actually a movie I wanted to check out. This is from 2009, so this might be good. I'm trying to see who else is in this. Martin Sheen and Judy Greer and Dan Fogler. Hope I'm pronouncing that right. But yeah, hopefully this is good. And this because I did review the first Slapshot. Why not grab Slapshot 3, the Junior League? This one has the Henson brothers in it as well. And yeah, they're in 2 and 3. But as I said, this has the Hanson brothers. But the only other actor in this is Leslie Nielsen. Trying to think who else is in this. This is from 2008. PG. Well, that's interesting. The first movie was R. They dimmed it down to PG-13. Now let's get to the DreamWorks titles. Now moving on to DreamWorks. I only picked up 3. Technically 4, but I already have this. So I'm grabbing this from my store. And I figured, why not grab it? This is the full screen edition of Spirit Stallion the Cimarron. I've seen this once, but I didn't cover this on the channel yet. So you'll see this one soon, but I figured I'll grab another copy. I've had a couple of these sold on my store page. So basically I'm using the store bait. I liked it. But I'll have to review it again and give my actual thoughts on this movie when I do. But I also have the sequel, which I've never seen. So grab that. This is really cool because another one I remember being in high school. Remember watching this, part of this in high school, but it came out when I was in high school. This is Jamie Foxx, Beyonce Knowles, Eddie Murphy, and Jennifer Hudson in Dreamgirls. This is the fictionalized film version of a Broadway play based on Diana Ross and the Supremes. It's a fictionalized story of basically the Supremes. And I guess Eddie Murphy plays sort of the Berry Gordy, or maybe that's Jamie Foxx. I don't know. I'm gonna check it out. I have not seen this I've only seen bits and pieces of it, but I've never seen the whole way through. But as I said many times, it's a DreamWorks title. So, like I said, these are all DreamWorks. So, hope I didn't bump that. I'm sorry, guys. So, this is a Disney Touchstone / DreamWorks title. So I grabbed Vince Vaughn in Delivery Man. Another one I remember when this came out back then. Alright, sorry for the... Sorry, I had to do a little bit of work, so back to what I said. So I grabbed Delivery Man with Vince Vaughn. This is from 2014. So this is actually a Touchstone DreamWorks title. I'm not sure if I have this one, but like I said, Vince Vaughn, Chris Pratt, and that's about it. So hopefully this is good. And the last title I grabbed is She's Out of My League. So this was released in 2010. This has, I don't think Buncho knows. Oh, Jay Barach, I think, is the other one. So is the only well-known actor in this. So yeah, I look forward to watching this. I'm trying to think who directed it. I don't know. So anyways, yeah, She's Out of My League. Yeah, I look forward to watching this. So that's it, guys. So yeah, lots of cool titles. I don't know what the best find is. Actually, I know what the best find is. It's Gravity Falls, the complete series. This is probably the one I'm excited to watch. I'll have to watch the show down the road from start to finish. Like I said, it's great to add a Shout Disney title to the collection. And that's about it. I'm trying to think of the second best find. I don't know what the second best find is, but whatever it is, I'll just go ahead and just randomly pick another title. Surprisingly, it's Once Upon a Forest. I will say is the one I'm looking forward to watching. But yeah, so that's it, guys. That's the entire collection. So thank you guys for watching. I would say this time this was the best of the finds I got. So like, comment, subscribe, click the bell, ring the bell to get all my video notifications so you don't miss a single video of what I did pick up on the channel. Like I said, you're probably going to see this stuff. I'm recording on a Friday. You'll see this on a Saturday. So, like I said, I got tons of other stuff. I'm on Letterboxd. I got tons of Universal videos, collection updates, Vlog City videos. So just come to the channel and check out things. Like, comment, subscribe, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.